Hello, F2 Fan 5000 here. A quick race reaction video because of the Monte Carlo Monaco F2 feature race. Just an absolute shambles. And I hate to say it, but race fixing, really race fixing. I just noticed, firstly, when the top three drivers went past the pit lane, it's amazing that last safety car, they waited until those three drivers went past the pit lane. As soon as they went past the pit lane, boom, safety car. They obviously FIA were using the virtual safety car and the safety car to try and manage the result. You know, I'm happy to stand up for F2. I've made a video called Defending F2. I know a lot of people say it's illegitimate, but this race is really a new low. This whole weekend was a new low for Formula 2, especially this race. Alex Dunn is just, I don't know, until that race, he's been going up in my estimation. Like, wow, this guy, and I think, in spite of what a lot of people think, I think he would have been on the radar of Formula One teams the way he's been driving, and just like that, I think that's gone. That was atrocious. That was. This is not my driver ratings video. This is just. I can't believe what I just watched. That is just, you know, it's tough for Formula 2 this year because we already lost the Melbourne feature race. This race is truncated. The result is like changed. Now, I'm not here to say anything bad against Jack Crawford. It's just, I think this FIA want, headlines. Chaotic race in F2, late safety car, unexpected result. I don't know. I don't know why they've done this, but clearly they were going to call a safety car. Now, don't forget, in Formula 2, if there's a virtual safety car, you're not allowed to pit under the virtual safety car, and if you do, it's not counted towards your mandatory pit stop. But this this whole weekend's been, crash, and at first when I saw the qualifying session, I saw Alex Dunn put Rafael Villagomez in the wall. I thought, oh, maybe that's fair enough. Maybe he's just feisty, but and because he put it on pole position, I think it would have been a bad look for Formula 2 to have a driver put the car on pole and then get a 10-place grid penalty. It's like, oh, why is this guy getting a 10-place grid penalty? He's on pole. This is crazy. But people, he didn't learn his lesson, and then obviously Victor Martins was frustrated that he didn't get the pole. He's responded very well with an ultra-fast start in the feature race. Clearly had the lead going into turn one. Alex Dunn couldn't accept it. Alex Dunn's wing is right near Victor Martin's rear tyre. He should have just backed out of the corner. At least, at the very worst, he's going to get the second place. That's a pretty good result. You could see Leonardo Fornaroli backing off. And Dunn just couldn't accept the fact that he'd been overtaken by Victor Martins. He's just smashed into Victor Martins, gone straight into the side of him. It should be a race ban. Really, I'm sorry, Alex Dunn. That should be a race ban. Learn your lesson. You're driving too crazy. Bahrain sprint race. We thought you'd learnt your lesson. Qualifying, okay. It was a bit of excitement. This is too much. That's nuts. And this result, look, I don't even know what the final result is because F2 website haven't even updated the standings. I don't know if it's full points, half points, and all I can tell you is that, we've had this crash and it looks really bad. And I chalk it, most of the blame, up to Alex Dunn. So other drivers had dreadful races, But Beganovic throwing away points, Dirksen throwing away points. with nonsense. Really, especially Dirksen. What was the point of that move? You're never going to get through there. Um, yeah, but this final result, what does that tell us about who was fast this weekend? Who was the fastest driver? If I put any of these cars, these drivers in an F1 car, who's the fastest? Well, if you look at the whole weekend, you have to conclude maybe Victor Martins or maybe, I don't know, but this is chaos. We don't know. Jack Crawford, I mean, he's not a bad driver. I just don't think he deserved. He's like he showed the skill and endless penalties for Arvid Lindblad. What's that? He's been quick all weekend. He's walking out of here with hardly any points. I don't know what they're trying to do. I really don't. I don't understand what FIA are trying to do here. I think they just want a headline for F2, chaotic race, late safety car changes. That's the problem with F2. Like, as I said, I'm willing to stand up for F2 when people say it's not legitimate. But that was not legitimate because sometimes the races you have a driver driving really well, but then there's pit stops and then a safety car changes everything, and the final result doesn't tell you the full story of who was fast and who wasn't fast. It's happened before, and this is I don't know what they're trying. I don't know what, if people look at the final results in Monaco, I don't know what their conclusion is, that there's nothing to conclude about who was the best driver over the weekend, who has what it takes to be fast in Formula One, and nothing. And even I'd defend Monaco last year when Zach O'Sullivan won. I mean, that was a calculated gamble by O'Sullivan. He was holding out for a late safety car and he got one. But this was something completely different. This is like, waiting for the right moment to turn a virtual safety car into a safety car so you can, and then sending out the safety car, holding up the three drivers in the lead so you can change the result. It's race fixing, and I sure hope the remaining F2 races aren't like this at all. It's absolutely very, very bad. Like, I'm very dissatisfied with this race, how it's turned out.